with flowers at the door. Whilst we gather many thoughts on life and death and the other side, it's a passionate thing to shed a tear when hope misplaced where roses died. How many flowers have been given to express the heart, only noticed by the flaws and their fragile depart? I'd pick the petals off in counting, make potpourri out of the dead, and salvage their very drop of potion instead, just to have the clarity of a single stem before it dries. I've noticed the hardship and the battles as it cries, "O flower, be still." Life is dangerous, but often will ensure the fight is long and hard, but bear your beauty with a card. For whatever reason you've been chosen to mend or break a heart apart, I long to feel the very essence as you disclose as art. Indeed, we all find insight in the things that go unsaid, but there's a sorrow bounding in my head. Shall I remain without that kiss, where the roses come to reminisce of times of love and grief betold, when the flower's grace is old? To certain points of mad detail, there the beauty is set to fail, to be withered like the skin I hold. Pave what way which makes it gold? I haven't touched the light within from a single tear, where flowers promised always, but cut would render dear their fate, their longings. What dreams had a flower embraced? A fortunate vow to love and plead, a sacred honour in darker times, when intently they all bleed. I haven't given much thought about the eternal rose, but infinite realities face the flower, and probably love and tow. Although encased, it is to know, staged, the time it had to grow, and unlike death might balance love and form arranged to see, a branch that dries the roses hanging low for me. Must I endorse such an endless feeling by throwing away a lifeless limb and replicate another by sorrow bound because of him? Some flowers mean forgiveness, others more than anything. It's the flower's joy. It's a pretentious world we live in, where the garden is a toy. We make hence of this beauty, short-lived, they always say. But what may come of its receiving them, if only love would stay? We can question a flower's death, and while we wish to live long and last, we never question the length we have or the time it has to cast. What about the garden? We don't always nurture, which we need, but find a way to procreate the seed. And to love life, I guess, is an inevitable thing when two souls fall so deep and true. Because one garden is never enough, we find another too when life becomes a journey towards the other side. We pack more into love in our hearts, and we never wish to subside. Reach for more and hold more clearly. Life is precious, we love so dearly. When it happens, when the flowers know their fateful end and the garbage bags proceed to claim, it's a priceless moment gone, only the memory can refrain. I know we think about life as if it's never going to end, and the precious feeling we hope is enough, that death becomes a friend. So fear not the end, love would be limitless. For the kin and the past before, wouldn't there be waiting some flowers at the door? With flowers at the door. Whilst we gather many thoughts